At Greed Island, when Biscuit was told that Gon's father was Ging Freecss, Netero said that Ging was one of the top 5 NEN users in the world. At that time, Ging had not yet appeared in the story, but it was revealed that he was one of the strongest in the world. Now that Ging has appeared and shown us a glimpse of his talent, the credibility of the statement has increased. But one thing we are wondering is, who are the other top 4 NEN users in the world? In this video, we will try to predict those 4 other people. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Let us know your own theories in the comments. 1. Beyond Netero. Beyond, Isaac Netero's son, is the leader of the Dark Continent expedition team when the Kaken Empire declares its expansion into the Dark Continent after his father's death. His way of speaking and appearance are similar to his father's, and he is very charismatic. Even the 12 Zodiacs say that he is just like Netero after hearing him speak. His greatest achievement is that he went to the Dark Continent and came back alive. About 50 years ago, he joined an expedition team as an expert and explored the Dark Continent. While investigating a plant called Metallion, he did not follow Netero's advice and went off track. He came back with a great number of casualties and a new threat, the Zobai disease. The Zobai disease is a sickness that brings immortality. When a person catches this disease, he or she ceases to eat like a normal person and becomes self-sufficient. At that time, only 6 people were able to return from the expedition, including the hunter who contracted the Zobai disease. In the story, this hunter is shown sucking his own blood in a crazy manner that makes him look completely insane. It is horrifying to think that this is the end result of a hunter who has been self-sufficient for 50 years. Beyond was one of the 6 people who came back, but he did not appear to have any symptoms of the Zobai disease, so we can assume that he also was not infected. This is where we can witness the toughness of Beyond. Netero, in order to prevent another disaster, declared, "I will not permit any new entry in the Dark Continent until I die." It was not to protect his son, but because he was afraid that it would make many other victims and bring back a new evil threat. In other words, Netero acknowledges that Beyond is strong enough not to die even if he goes back to the Dark Continent. Also, Netero asks the Zodiac 12 to conquer the Dark Continent before his son does it, and from this, we can understand that if Beyond goes to the Dark Continent first, he will conquer it first, right? From these facts, Netero fully recognizes the strength of Beyond, and since few people have ever returned alive from the Dark Continent, he must be one of the strongest in the world. Although we haven't seen any battle scenes yet, and Beyond Netero's NEN ability is still unknown, with his spirit, persuasiveness, and his experience of the Dark Continent, we get a glimpse of this top-tier hunter just by imagining it. He is the son of Chairman Netero, and since he has been given the name Beyond, we can only wonder what kind of battles he will show us in the upcoming Dark Continent arc. 2. Maha Zoldyck. Maha Zoldyck is a member of the Zoldyck family and is Killua's great-great-grandfather and Zeno's grandfather. Measuring only 4'5", he is quite small and does not look strong at first glance. However, we think that he is one of the top 5 hunters because we believe that he has hidden powers that are quite different from his appearance. He is the same age as Netero and has already fought him. Zeno said that Netero is the only person who survived a fight with my grandfather, suggesting that Maha is equally or stronger than Netero. Zeno, Maha's grandson, is also a powerful character in the story. He defeated the Mafia in the York New arc, hunted down Chrollo, and helped with the invasion of the palace in the Chimera Ant arc with Netero. Although he has yet to show us his full strength, his strength is recognized by Netero. Zeno, who was raised by Maha, says that he has never seen anyone other than Netero survive a fight with Maha, implying that Maha was super strong even from Zeno's point of view. Maha is a mysterious figure who appears only once in the story, and although he is now an old man and is probably a bit weaker, it is certain that he was as powerful as Netero. We have no idea if Maha will reappear or have future battle scenes as the story progresses, but we would love to see Maha's abilities once again. 3. Chrollo. Chrollo is the charismatic leader of the infamous 11-member bandit group, the Phantom Troop. With a single order, shut up, he calmly silences the restless Nobunaga, a member of the group, who is trying to avenge his comrades. He has such an intimidating aura that even Gon feels threatened by his glare. His NEN ability, Skill Hunter, is a specialist type. It is a powerful ability that allows him to steal another person's and use it as his own. In addition, the person who has his ability stolen also loses his ability and cannot use it anymore. Chrollo battled against Hisoka in the Sky Arena, and by focusing on Hisoka's weaknesses and gathering necessary abilities, he won with ease and without getting any injuries. In the story, he showed no signs of being intimidated and displayed overwhelming power through a combination of strategy, physical ability, etc. against a fighting maniac Hisoka, whom no other character in the story could defeat. He completely shot down Hisoka's close-range combat attacks and manipulated a large number of dolls to confuse Hisoka, who was finally attacked by hundreds of exploding dolls. During the battle, Chrollo focused on attacking from a distance, leaving Hisoka at his mercy. From this, we can see that Chrollo has not only high physical abilities, but also possesses a high intelligence to analyze the weaknesses of his opponents. Also, Chrollo faced both Zeno and Silva in the York New arc. While he showed a lot of interest in looking for a way to steal their abilities, Zeno and Silva were on a mission to assassinate him. So, even though they were fighting with the intention to kill, Chrollo was not that serious, which means that he is likely stronger than Zeno and Silva. He also has a strong spirit that does not waver even when captured by Kurapika. Furthermore, he assembled the infamous and feared Phantom Troop with members like Uvogin, who has the power to break rocks, and Phaeton, a psychopath who loves torture. Chrollo has not only high combat and NEN abilities, but also the intellect, mental strength, and charisma to unite his team. And there's no doubt that overall, he is one of the best. We do not know if Netero knows Chrollo, but there's a good chance that he will be part of these top 5 NEN users. 4. Don Freecss. Don Freecss is the author of The Journey to the New World, a book containing information about the Dark Continent. He is said to have explored the continent alone 300 years ago. The character is a mystery, and we do not even know if he is alive or not. But Ging thinks that the reason why only the East volume of The Journey to the New World has been found and not the other one is because Don is still writing it, suggesting that he is still alive. Since it is written that nitro rice, known as the ultimate longevity food, and herbs that cure all diseases grow on the Dark Continent, it is thought that he is surviving by eating them. If this is true, then it is almost certain that Don Freecss is the strongest person in the world, since he would have been living for 300 years on the Dark Continent, which mankind has retreated from every time it has attempted to explore it. Even Netero gave up conquering the Dark Continent when he came face to face with the huge creatures that inhabit it, and even Beyond has not succeeded in conquering it. It is a place that even Ging has not yet entered. No matter how much life-prolonging food is available, survival is impossible without the ability to resist the diseases and dangerous creatures of the 5 threats. Many hunters have also teamed up to attempt landing on the Dark Continent, but Don Freecss is said to be making the journey on his own. If this is the case, we can expect Don Freecss to have NEN and combat abilities that are hundreds of times stronger than any hunter currently in the human world. Moreover, we can see that he has so much energy to spare that he can do detailed research on the 5 threats and compile it into a book. The name Freecss suggests a connection with Gon and Ging, and since he seems to be their ancestor, he may have a natural talent for NEN, like Gon and Ging. Don Freecss, who is part of no team and is a lone explorer, seems to be similar to Ging and Gon. He is curious about new worlds. His true identity, which is still shrouded in mystery, will surely be revealed one day in the story. This was our theory on who are the other 4 most powerful NEN users in the world. We know that the characters mentioned in this article are strong, but we have yet to see them in battle. Will we see their all-out combat in the upcoming Dark Continent arc? We'll have to keep an eye on them in the future for sure. That's all for this time.